This is not me, just to clarify for anyone wondering. These are the lovely Russian commentators over on the Russian stream. So, I think you're better off watching them than watching me, to be completely honest with you. I don't do well on camera. Been on camera a few times before, and it's not a pretty sight. Yeah, I have information that we should be going live any second now, so hang in there. We're about to get to it. Again, Dust2 will be the first map right here in this best of 3 between Spirit and Vitality. Hopefully we'll get some in-game sounds on the clean feed soon. We just let them know. Vitality picking up the knife round. They are gonna start on that CT side. I have information that we should get some sound on the game any second now. Vitality, as I said, on that CT side. Spirit on the T side. We are going to get this one started with the pistol. And there you go. Sound has resumed. Do want to apologize for that. As I said, on Vitality, we got a bit of aggression going on here on that B-bomb side. 3 players actually pushing through towards upper tunnels. Oh, this is brilliant. 2 players down towards lower tunnel. No, Happy! No! How do you miss those shots, mate? Oh, my Lanta. Saibu there for the rescue, and he managed to get a triple, but that was a massive blunder from Happy. Saibu will finally get dealt with. We're down to a 2-on-2 situation. It's now going to be on some Dayong and Goldie to try and see if they can retrieve that bomb up towards Old Palm Tree. RPK in a good position to hold on. Hold on to that bomb. Oh, no. Oh, this pistol round. What even is going on? This is some of the most ugly Counter-Strike I've seen in quite some time for this pistol. It's a big oof. Some Dayong, last man standing, 1-on-2 situation. He's retrieved the bomb. 30 seconds left on the clock. He's got to try and make his way up on short. We still have a defender up on the side itself. That's going to be RPK here with the USP. Here's him pushing through. Some Dayong will shut him down. We'll be able to get the plant as well. Some Dayong trying for this 1-on-2 clutch. He's gotten a triple. He's now looking for the quad, and he will find it. Some Dayong, at least he can hit his shots. Alongside with Saibu, who did manage to get a triple. But the rest of the players here on Vitality and on Team Spirit, not really able to connect their bullets. Some Dayong with a big quad kill. And Spirit will pick up the pistol. Again, a quick reminder for you guys. This map has been chosen by Spirit. It is a best of 3. It is the first map in the best of 3 series. We're just getting started. If you're not, still a lot of Counter-Strike to come your way. This time around, not that much aggression, coming in from the guys on Vitality. Playing it relatively safe for the time being. Spirit going for a bit of aggression out towards the long area. Bit of a boost coming in here as well. Apex. Peeking out towards the short position. No one's coming his way just yet. Coldie just tapping away, connecting with RPK. Daft calls. It's a good shot on the scout. Dima taking care of Apex. It's now going to be all on NBK and Happy. Happy is going to be on that long flank through T-spawn all the way out towards the long position. NBK still trying to find anything at all. Not gonna happen just yet. Do want to ask you guys, is the in-game sound incredibly loud for you guys as well? Because it is for me. Happy, as I said, up for that long flank. Now gonna try and see if he can get any exit frank, any exit frags is what I'm trying to say. Just post it up. Spots one player up close and personal. Won't be able to get anything done though. This is gonna be a full eco here for Vitality, so it's not that bad for Happy that he actually decides to save rather than go for any aggression. We'll be able to hold on to a C-set 75 and the head armor as well. Vitality down 0-2. Spirit. A bit of a lead to start off with now. Again with this boost out towards the long bin. Works out absolutely perfectly here. D-Man getting boosted above. He gets a triple. Sutfik finding one. Both players taking a lot of damage, but NBK now the last man standing down towards the mid area. Sutfik looking for the frag, but it won't be him. He actually goes down. That's a good long distance tap work from NBK. And NBK will soon fall as well. 3-0 for Spirit to start off with here on the T side of Dust2. And now Vitality finally with enough money to buy out once more. Sabu gotta be swinging the big green stick, the AWP. We do have one AUG in play on Happy. A single diffuse kit on NBK. And a decent amount of utility as well on the Vitality side of things. Obviously a lot of money in the bank here for Spirit already. That previous round was a clean one. Daft Coast upgrading to the AWP. But other than that, every other player just holding on to the weapon they had in the previous. Bit of a default setup here for Vitality. Spirit causing for a bit of a distraction over towards the B bomb site, but they are mostly lining up for a potential execute towards A from short. Apex in a curious position, sitting right in that smoke. He's just gonna patiently wait for the aggression to come through. Oh, he's gonna peek out right behind the no. Daft Course takes him down. Dima has made his way down towards CT and now pushing over towards that smoke. NBK trying to find an angle of his own. He knows there's a player up close by. Dima, beautiful stuff here. He gets a double, making it look easy. Happy will eventually shut him down. NBK taking care of Coldie, but on the flank, it's going to be Daft Course. He connects on NBK, takes a lot of damage from that nade. He's very low on HP indeed. Well, he finds the triple regardless. Triple for Daft Course, the double for Dima. And another round on the board for Spirit. Close but no cigar. Daft Course is tapping away with the AWP. From spawn down towards middle. Sundai Young patiently waiting for anyone to push in towards his crosshair. You have 2 defenders over on that B bomb site once more. It is a bit of a low buy here from Vitality, of course. They want to make sure they have enough money for the next round to buy up completely. Bit of a slow start to this one. Already roughly a minute used, and not really any grounds covered here from Spirit. They've fallen back towards spawn and now towards the longhouse. Seems like they once again want to try for a split towards the A bomb site. From long and short. Or actually maybe want to go for complete aggression up throughout long. So there's a bit of a low buy here, as I said, from Vitality. What I typically like to call them in by, making sure that they got enough weaponry to potentially cause some damage. But still holding on to most of their money so they can buy up completely for the next Saibu. That's a brilliant shot on the Desert Eagle. Team having a few issues here, finds it on RPK, but Saibu, he gets the double on the Desert Eagle. Headshots all around. Apex connects on one. He's still very much alive on the side as well. Ooh, that's great stuff. Saibu with a triple for this one. Happy and Apex, they find one each. That's a round that Spirit has absolutely no business losing. But they still drop Vitality. It's a bit of a curious round here, and I think they need to give a bit of a pat on the shoulder to the lovely guy of Saibu. A triple kill on the Desert Eagle, just shutting them down one after another. Making good use of the round. Do have a bit of the scoreboard showing now. One of the players from Vitality dropped from the server. Hopefully he'll get back soon so we don't lose too much time on this one. We are a bit behind schedule. It is the grand final though, so we don't have any more games coming up after this one, and I think that's a bit of a silver lining. Don't have any other teams waiting for us at this point. It is merely these 2 teams battling it out for a final spot at this StarSeries I-League Season 7. Again, it's a big tournament, of course. Probably most of you guys already know it. I did mention a bit earlier. We have $500,000 up for grabs in the StarSeries I-League Season 7. It's going to be taking place in Shanghai, China, from the 30th of March to the 7th of April. Quite interesting indeed. The tournament itself will have group stage in Swiss best of 3 format. The playoff stage will be single elimination best of 3 with a best of 5 grand final. Always a bit interesting to see how that pans out. I'm a big advocate myself for the Swiss format. I quite like it. As I said, we are just waiting for RPK to get back to the server. Not entirely sure what happened with his computer. You can also see that Dima is actually having quite a high ping compared to the rest on the server. He's sitting on 70, but he's still the top fragger on Spirit. And now RPK finally back on the server. His ping should fall drastically. Just a few seconds. Should have this up and running anytime soon now. Saibu obviously sitting at the top of the scoreboard here for Vitality. It only makes sense. He is the young gunner. The mad fragger, whatever you want to call him. 6 kills for him, 4 deaths in the 5th round. Dima sitting on 8 on the other side of the aisle. Seems like we are going to have the game resumed. Vitality with a good win in that previous round. A bit of a low buy for them in that previous round as set. Saibu really managing to bring that one back. Triple kill on the Desert Eagle because why not? As I said, there's still going to be plenty of money for Spirit to buy out once more. It's not going to be an issue. And they got AKs on every single player except for Daft, course. He's playing with the AWP. Obviously, a full buy here for Vitality as well, as 3 of the players held onto their opponent's weapons from the previous round. Saivu on that AWP, AKs on Apex and Happy, and the M4 on NBK and RPK. Spirit once again. Seems like they are lining up for another A split from long and short. Got 2 players sitting right behind the long house, patiently waiting. One of them is going to stay there and go for a bit of a delayed, I guess, delayed lurk out towards that long house. No players up on the A-bomb side here from Vitality. Spirit are going to make their way through. Good use of defensive smokes here from Vitality, actually. Throwing down those smokes, making sure they can get in good positions. Ooh, Dima, he goes down. RPK will get traded out here by Somdai Young. Somdai Young still trying to find an angle. Bomb has been planted on the A-bomb site. It is a 4-on-4 situation. Pretty much equal grounds at this point. What's long as Saivu, but he goes down to Somdai Young. Somdai Young trying for even more. NBK will eventually shut him down. He gets the double here. Sotfake finally shutting him down. Apex goes down to Coldie. It's now going to be all unhappy. He's so low on HP. And the bomb has been running down for quite some time. Happy? I was about to say, didn't you see that AWP? He will pick it up eventually. We'll be able to hold on to it. Actually, will be enough money here for Vitality to get a solid buy off the grounds once again. I think Saivu dropped one. I think there's another weapon down, if I'm not completely mistaken. RPK, he's going to be without a weapon. And indeed, actually double op setup here for Vitality. Saivu and NBK both playing with the AWP. NBK is going to be holding back towards that car position, and Saivu changing up his angle, going for a bit of aggression over towards the B tunnels. Finding an early initial frag here on Somdai Young. It's going to put a bit of a hinder on Spirit early on into this round. Getting that initial frag. Wondering where RPK is playing from. He's playing from out the long house, just sitting close by. Now once again, Spirit, they are going to be lining up for an execute up towards that A-bomb side. I like their smoke strat here with the smoke out towards the cross. NBK does manage to find one. It's actually Apex connecting on Dima. He goes down to Coldie. NBK yet to find one, sorry. RPK dealing a lot of damage here. NBK up close and personal with the AWP, connects on Sotfik. But in the meantime, while he falls, so does Saivu. It's now going to be all unhappy. I see you guys are already spamming for him. Not entirely sure if it's for him or against him. Oh, a lot of damage dealt to Happy here. He gets tagged down low. The nade. It's going to do the trick. Coldie goes down. Happy. Gonna change up his position. Pick up the AWP. Re-aggress towards that short position. Throws out a fake flash towards the long position, but that's not going to do anything. As Daft Course is still sitting on the ramp area, takes care of Happy, and Spirit still in good form. 6-1. Vitality having issues here on Dust2. Spirit, not so much. And down to just one player here on Spirit, so their economy is not going to be running rampant just yet. Still have a bit of a limited buy on Sotfik. He's sitting on that Mac 10. They don't have too much money left in the bank after this round as well. Coldie going for that early aggression, getting the initial 2. Takes a lot of damage in the process. He's down to just 20 HP. Still two opponents down. For him still holding on to his life. Vitality going for a rotation back towards the A bomb site. NBK actually falling back towards B just to make sure the Spirit didn't go for fast rotation. Oh, they're actually going to do exactly that. They are going to rotate back towards the B bomb site. So Vitality are mostly stacked towards the A bomb site. We only have NBK over here close towards B. He's on a USP, and obviously it's not going to be an easy task for him. Takes a lot of damage in the process. Sophic taking some team damage here, and NBK will actually shut him down. NBK still sitting on the back of the side, but not for long. Dima will shut him down eventually. It's going to be all on Apex and Happy. Ooh, Dima jumping spray down. That seems to be working just fine. Apex last man standing with a Desert Eagle and a Dream. Silver lining here for Apex is that there's an eco for Vitality, so obviously we didn't expect much. Furthermore, the Desert Eagle, there's always that one-shot potential with a headshot. Not entirely sure what he's looking for. Taking a quick gander around, see if any junk is laying around in forms of weapons or whatnot. Unfortunately, Apex not able to connect this shot here on Dima, and without Kevlar, obviously the aim punch is too strong. Not going to be able to correct his aim. 7-1, never forget. Bit of a meme scoreline, but what's not a meme right now is that Spirit are doing really well here on Dust2. I see a lot of you guys in the chat calling up Vitality for not getting a whole lot done here on the CT side. I do want to point out that Dust2 is still considered a T-sided map by most teams and most coaches and I guess analysts as well. Furthermore, I want to point out that it is Spirit's map. Spirit, they have some interesting setups on that T side. We saw it with their short setup, their smokes from that short position. Apex, great aggression here coming in. Follow push on long. There's still one defender over on that B bomb side. It's NBK. Sophic cannot connect the shot. Of course will eventually shut him down. Demon connecting here on Saibu. He'll go down to RPK. Of course, that's a great kill on Apex. Turns it back to a one-on-one situation. RPK, he's going to jump right through. Of course, in good position with the P250, but RPK will shut him down. No kit, but it's not needed. Plenty of time for a defuse. He even picks up the AWP. That will be Vitality finally finding their second round on the board. 7-2. RPK is securing the second round on the board now for Vitality. And as I said, Spirit's economy is still not the greatest. Obviously, they will have enough money to buy up completely for this round, but they got pretty much all their money in their hands at this point. If Vitality can string these two rounds together, they can actually break Spirit's economy completely and potentially find a couple more rounds on the backbone of that. Oh, no. Saibu, he gets the leg shot on Dima. Dima just bunny hopping around like a little rabbit. That's great aerial movement there by Dima. Takes a lot of damage in the process as he got leg shot. That's all. RPK trying to line them up here, only finds one Apex. He's chiming in with a double though. Tries to triple up towards the side. It's now going to be all on Daft course. This is looking pretty good here for Vitality. We already got a player up close. That's going to be Happy sitting by that elevator position with the AUG. He's going to be sneaking his way closer towards the site. And just like that, he executes Daft course from behind. We'll be able to pick up the AWP as well. NBK switching that UMP out to an AK-47. And just like that, as I mentioned, the economy is now somewhat broken here for Spirit. And actually gives Vitality a pretty good chance at finding yet another round on the board. Oh, Saibu, had he gone just a bit further, he could have potentially found the collateral. He does get one here on Sotfik, but a quick trade coming his way, though, and Daft course will pick up the AWP. That could spell trouble here for Vitality now. Because not only do they have... It's down to a 4-on-4 situation, which obviously is equal grounds, and Vitality, they have the more firepower, and they also got some utility to work with here. NBK needs to be careful, though. He's got 4 players, well, 3 players right on the other side of that tunnel. One player is sitting up towards the top of mid. That's going to be Coldie, just patiently waiting for anyone to push through. BK gets spotted and spots out Dafcost. Fairly equal trade here. Throws down the smoke just to be certain. Still got a player out towards long from Vitality. I believe that's RPK, and indeed it is. He's just patiently waiting for anyone to push through. He's actually going to hear Coldie here, making a move up towards the short position. Apex is in a good position of his own with that AUG. Cannot connect the first time around. The flashes, though, they do a whole lot of good timing on those double flashes. Flashes coming in from RPK as well. They shut them down nice and easy. RPK with a double, Apex with a double of his own. Saibu got the initial frag. As I said, Vitality will be able to pick up that round as well. Fourth round on the board now for Vitality. Spirit finally with enough money to buy out once more. This time around they won't have the AWP on Dafcost though. Dafcost has been a bit of a thorn in the side. The Vitality players. Apex having issues here, getting fully blinded while he's trying to jump into pit. Taking a lot of damage in the process. Oh. This is not looking great here for Vitality. It's all on NBK. The round pretty much just started. NBK. Last man standing in a 1-on-4 situation. Obviously not much he can do. Just managed to find one, but that's all he's gonna get. That will be another round in the favor of Spirit. 8-4. Vitality once again in a bit of a pickle. I'm gonna go for mostly an eco in this one. Buying up a bit where they can afford it. Coldie connecting the first frag here on Saibu, getting immediately traded out by RPK. Still a 4-on-4 situation and Spirit haven't yet gone for the aggression. Happy posted up right outside of that B tunnel. Pretty good positions here by Vitality, actually. They have two players up on short. They have two players towards the B bomb site. That means that if it's gonna be a B hit, maybe potentially even a B from mid, they have two players up on short who can quickly go for that rotation. If it becomes an A hit, those two players on short is gonna be a nuisance for the Spirit side of things. Instead, they go for a bit of aggression here. RPK, and that's a great shot on Sutphic. Apex still up close on short as well, as pointed out. All in all, not a bad round thus far for Vitality. With only 40 seconds left on the clock, Spirit, they have to go for something quick. Happy posted up. That's unfortunate. Sundai Young shuts him down nice and easy. He even gets the spray down through that door towards the middle position. Apex, that's a good kill coming through of his own. Unfortunately, he runs right through Sundai Young's molly. Sundai Young will take him down. Good attempt on pushing in through that hole, through that window. Unfortunately, a molly posted up on the other side of it shot him down in his tracks. 9-4. Spirit still holding on to that lead. For this round, as you can see on the left-hand side of things, Vitality got all the money in their hands. They've gone for a full buy for this one, hoping for the best, of course. Try and see if they can find 1 or 2 more rounds on the board. It's the second to last round here. That is pretty much all they can hope for at this point. Spirit. They'll have a bit of money to spare behind them after this buy, but not a whole lot actually. This could be some sort of a swing round to potentially find the last couple of rounds. Oh, Apex, decent reaction. Unfortunately, not good enough. Sotfik will shut him down. That's 2 kills in favor of Spirit. On the flank, it's going to be RPK, but he gets taken down immediately by Coldy. And now Spirit gonna go for that aggression back towards the A-bomb site. Cybo and Happy, they should really be considering just holding on to their weapons at this point. They're in a 2-on-5 situation. Absolutely no chance that they're gonna get the clutch in this one. Oh, Sondai Young though. It's in a good position. He's just patiently waiting for anyone to push through. Cybo does manage to connect on Deem out towards CT spawn. Seems like Vitality are just going to hold on to their weapons over in this position. I think that's the right choice if you ask me. So still posted out. Spots one player out towards middle. Let's see if he can change up his position here. Happy. Posted up as well. Patiently waiting for anyone to push through. As they move through, it is 3 players. Saibu finds yet another. Eventually, Happy and Saibu will both fall, and obviously that's how it goes in a round like this. When it's a 5-on-2, and you still have a decent amount of money on some of the players to buy up completely on Spirit, obviously you have to go for that chase. Works out perfectly. 3 players surviving here on Spirit, meaning that they can indeed buy up completely. Furthermore, we actually got Sotfik on the auto sniper. Dropped an AK-47 as well to make sure that he can switch over to that after the initial spray down through mid. Obviously not the greatest buy here for Vitality, but they've bought with everything they've got. It is the final round for the first half. It is now or never here for the first half to try and see if they can hold on to just a glimmer of hope. 11-4 is not going to be a great scoreline for Vitality. I think that's fair to say. I do want to remind you guys it is the first map in this best of 3 series. The map has been chosen by Spirit, and it shows why. Because Spirit clearly worked on this map. Yes, they're only on 50% win rate here on Dust2, but we can see with their setups on this T side that they've definitely worked on the map. They definitely put some time into it. MBK will eventually get taken down by Sotfik. Back to a 4-on-4 situation. Apex, that's a great kill on Daft Course. Gonna pick up the AWP. Gives them a bit of a chance to potentially make this comeback a reality, or make this retake a reality. As I said, it is the final round. 4.5. Oh, RPK, that's most unfortunate. Looks to the right when his player was on the left. Sondai Young connecting on Apex as well. I said could potentially be Vitality bringing this one back, but it seems increasingly unlikely. It's going to be all on Happy. He's got the Desert Eagle and the Dream, but alongside with Happy, the Dream is now dead, and that will be the 11th round on the board for Spirit. 11-4, and Spirit, strong start here on the T side. That's pretty brilliant. Quite like that. Looking pretty good. And we are just waiting for the players to ready up so we can get the second half started. Again, in the meantime, I want to clarify for you, or I want to remind you guys, rather, that it is the first map in this best of 3 series. Dust2 chosen by Spirit. Second map will be Inferno, chosen by Vitality. And right now, Vitality are sitting on 100% win rate on Inferno in the last 3 months with this core lineup. And they've played it 13 times. So they definitely know what they're doing on a map like Inferno. In comparison, Spirit, they've played it 11 times and they're sitting on 64% win rate. So even if obviously I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, that's what I'm trying to say. Even if this map goes in favor of Spirit, we still have that Inferno, which is a strong case for Vitality. Third and final map, if we get that far, will be Mirage, where Vitality have a slight edge on that one as well. Bit of a few mistakes made on both sides of the aisle to start off with here. But as you can see on the scoreboard right now, we have RPK, Saibu, and Apex all sitting on 10 kills, 9 for NBK, and Happy sitting on 6. On the other side, it's Dima leading the charge on 18 frags, 15 for Coldie, 12 for Sumdai Young, and Dafcost. Sotfik, he's sitting on 6. While we're waiting for the players to ready up, I guess it's talking too quickly for my brain at this point. It happens every once in a while. My brain is not that developed. I guess everything else is working just fine. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys for using the 20th of December, just 4 days before Christmas, 5 for some, to chill out here alongside with me for this grand final qualifier. Hope you guys are about ready for the holiday festivities, whether you're into Christmas or Hanukkah or any other kind of festivity. No matter what you're into, I hope you're getting ready for it. I hope you're gonna spend a lot of time with friends and family over the next week or so. Let's get back to the action now. Ooh, that's a great shot coming in from Sotfik. Attacks Saibu down to 1 HP and deals the finishing blow as well. Coldie does manage to find one. Gets a second. Dima will fall. Sotfik still very much, well, I said very much, it's not completely accurate. Coldie, he's very much alive, sitting on 100 HP. He gets the triple. Happy is now going to be last man standing. Sumdai Young will shut him down from that lower position. And there you have it. Spirit got to be able to pick up the pistol for the second half as well. Vitality obviously in a world of trouble at this point. Vitality deciding to go for a bit of an eco in this round, and that typically means that they want to go for a force buy in the next, and a more or less a full buy in the next one. I do realize that we are experiencing some issues with the quality of the stream. Not entirely sure how to fix that. Running off of a clean feed from the lovely guys in Russia. And I think the clean feed are having some issues or something like that. So on my end, I haven't dropped a single frame. I'm streaming at 1080 60. But I can see clearly that the quality is far from that. So I do want to apologize for that, but I have absolutely no clue how to fix it. Coldie gets a nice little double. Dima finds one as well. Apex will answer back with a double of his own, but he's very low on HP alongside with Happy. Decent damage dealt. At least they deal some economical damage to Dima and Coldie. They are now gonna rotate back closer towards the A-bomb site. There's only one defender close towards A. It's gonna be Dafcost. Gonna make his way closer towards the site, or actually out towards Long instead with that scout. Finding the frag on Apex, that's the bomb as well. And that indeed will be the round. Nice bunny hop sequence from Dafcost. Continuing. As Sumdai Young connects on the final frag for the round. 13-4. Vitality, as I said, will have enough money to buy up completely for this one. And it is pretty much now or never for Vitality. You have 3 AKs in play this time around for Vitality. 1 Galil on NBK and a Scout on Saibu. Not the greatest buy here from Spirit either. They got a Scout of their own and 2 FAMAS in play. So in terms of firepower, this round actually slightly favors Vitality. In terms of utility, I think it's more or less equal. You have that, of course, posted up with that Scout trying to connect, but Apex, that's a great kill on that call. RPK taking care of Sophic as well. Still have a play out towards the long position, out towards the pit position. NBK in the meantime, he connects on Dima. Now going to be all on Sumdai Young and Cody. Sumdai Young does manage to find one. Will get traded out by Apex. Cody is now going to be last man standing. Great round here for Vitality. 4 players staying alive for the time being. Saibu and NBK are going to be upgrading their weapons. It's a good reactional shot coming in from Cody. Goldie will be able to hold on to the M4, but the question is, what is he actually going to be able to do with that? Because the rest of his teammates don't really have any money to work with. So it's more than likely just going to be an eco this time around for Spirit. Got Sotfix sitting on roughly 4,000. Should potentially save most of that for the AWP for death cost. Ooh, okay. Good timing here from Saibu. A bit lucky timing there. Three players up on short. Apex. He goes for this aggression. He needs to be a bit careful. Let's go for the aggression. He does find one, but a quick trade coming his way from Death Ghost. RPK, he finds a double. Coldy still sitting up towards that bomb site. I think it was actually Coldy throwing that nade, which should indicate that Coldy is up there, the one who saved the weapon. NBK, he's gonna go for a bit of a gander over towards the B bomb site. There's one player sitting on the back side of it. Oh, Dima. Oh, that hurts. That hurts every fiber of my body. Should have been a fairly convincing headshot from him, but yeah, it hurts quite a bit. Coldy once again, he's going to try and see if he can hold on to that M4 for the next round, which will give them a bit more money to work with if he managed to do exactly that. 4 players, at least for now, holding on to their weapons here from Vitality. If they manage to hold on to these weapons, could actually build them up in a good position for a potential comeback. Now again, it is a bit too early to talk about that. 13-6, at least for now. They're going to give us a really good time here for Vitality to muster up a comeback. The next round, Spirit will have enough money to buy up completely, and Sotfik, he's got enough money to drop an AWP for Death Cost if you need it. Actually, if he does that, he won't have Kevlar. And that's all to Sotfik buying a P250 in this round. So no open play this time around for Spirit. Furthermore, a FAMAS on Sumdai Young, and they are lacking a bit of utility as well. Still not the greatest buy here for Spirit. A decent amount of economy here for Vitality, of course. It's 4 players stayed alive in that previous round. Dapos gonna get bullied out of position. Oh, he does find one. Oh, that's actually Sumda Young from the side itself. When's that molly? Sumda Young still sitting on the side. Apex, that's a great shot on him. It's one of those positions that Apex pretty much always hits the shot. Pretty much always hits the headshot from that position. Happy does manage to catch one. Unfortunately, 2 players peeking at the same time from different positions. We'll get traded out immediately. D-Man Coldie now up against Saivu and Apex. Saivu's gonna be switching over to the AWP. Apex posted up towards the long position. Saivu up on the ramp. D-Man dropping down towards CT spawn. That's a great kill on Apex. Quick trade coming his way. Coldie throws down the smoke in the wrong position. Coldie goes for the defuse for some weird reason. I guess he was just trying to hold Saivu there for as long as possible. He actually managed to make sure that Saivu dies. Not that big of a deal here for Vitality though, because they do have a lot of money in the bank and they will be able to buy up completely for this one as well. 7th round on the board now for Vitality, and at this point they're still in a 6-round deficit, but that should slim down quite a bit as Spirit, once again, they are going to be in an eco for this round. Saivu trying for the flick. Quick trick. Not going to do him any good just yet. Sutfik taking a lot of damage. Oh, Apex. Just gave him props from that previous one tap up towards the A-bomb site. And then he messes up a spray like that. That was not even close to his opponent either. That hurts. To me, that is like the I guess the definition of cringe. Like, it hurts every fiber of my body when I see stuff like that. Sutfik still alive. Happy taking a lot of damage here. NBK will take care of Kobe. Dapos connecting on NBK. Sumda Young. He takes a lot of damage. Deals a lot in return. Oh, this is not looking great. This is looking far from great. Dapos with a massive triple for the round. D-Man, Sumda Young, they find one each. That was an eco from Spirit. Oh no, Vitality. How in the world? How in the world do you lose a round like that? Vitality, they are going to be forcing up for this round. As I said, it's pretty much now or never for them. It's the 14th round on the board now for Spirit. Spirit in a good position to find this victory here on Dust2. Again, it is the first map in a best of 3 series. Still hope for Vitality even if they go down here on map 1. But a great start to the game here from Spirit. Obviously Vitality as the favorites for this one. Didn't quite expect Spirit to get such a strong start, but they do regardless. Sutfik just rushing through the smoke here. He gets a nice little double. Almost killing his teammate. Coldie and Dima will find one each. Apex trading out as he finds the double, but he'll get dealt with by Coldie. 15-7. Team Spirit on their way to Nirvana. At least on their way to winning map 1 against Vitality. So they're sitting on a map point. Vitality going for fast aggression over towards the B-bomb site. It's working out just fine, at least for the start of it. But again, they only got upgraded pistols and a single SMG. One has been planted. Saibu goes down, or NBK, sorry, on that flank. Does manage to find one. Some Young will trade him out. Still a 3-on-3 situation. We do have kits on 2 of the players here. We do have a bit of utility left. And they are going to try and make their way in towards the side. But Apex and RPK, they answer back. Happy will eventually fall here. Some Young, brilliant turnaround for the 180. RPK will eventually shut him down. Will pick up an AWP. Yes, indeed he will. Vitality not completely down and out just yet, but very, very close to. $15-8. Vitality. Obviously, again, in a bit of a pickle here. NBK going for the aggression, but good timing on that flashbang. In the meantime, the rest of Vitality, they've made their way over towards the B bomb site. Once again, it is a bit of a low buy here. Or a bit of an eco, actually, from Spirit. Happy finds one with the AWP. Apex connecting on some Young. Should be fairly easy pickings from Vitality. But last time I thought that, they actually ended up losing the round. So, it's not call Spirit completely out just yet. Apex is about to make sure that it goes in Vitality's ways. As he finds the triple. It's going to be all on Daft Coast. 1-on-4 situation. Obviously, not much he can do. He's gonna get flanked by 3 players. Well, 2 of them actually falling off. At least gonna get flanked by 1, but I don't think he'll make it in time here, RPK, and indeed. Daft Coast picks up the MAC-10. Not that it means too much, because they will buy up in this round, Spirit. Again, Vitality, quote-unquote, just in a 6-round deficit, but at this point, obviously, I mean, it goes without saying. I'll say it regardless, though. 1 mistake from Vitality, 1 more round in favor of Spirit, and it will be Spirit taking map 1. Vitality trying their absolute greatest to muster up a comeback, rather. They are all lined up right outside the B bomb, well, right outside the B bomb site in those tunnels. They're going to be lining up for a potential execute. Ooh, timing on that nade. That's pretty good, pretty solid. Deals a good amount of damage on 3 of the players. Oh, that's a great reactional shot coming in from Colby. D-Met chiming in. He finds one. Saibu will eventually shut him down. Colby, he's not done yet. Peeks above the box, connects on Saibu. Apex trades him out. Apex incredibly low on HP at this point. Happy posted up with the AWP, patiently waiting for anyone to push through. Apex going to be waiting for them to push through as well. Smoke over towards the tunnels. Happy it's not going to be falling for that old trick. Still going to be posted up with that AWP. Still trying to find an angle. Spirit are doing the absolute right thing at this point. They're just patiently waiting for them to go for a bomb plant. So they know they have to change up their positions. Spirit now going to be lining up for the 3-pronged attack in towards the site for a potential retake. Some Young, is he just going to shift walk his way through this smoke? The flashbang coming in, indeed he will. Apex finds one, Some Young taking care of Happy, and that indeed will be it for map 1. Spirit taking the victory, even though they don't have a kit. Well, Some Young actually got one, Daft Course not so much, but still plenty of time for a defuse. And indeed, map 1 goes in favor of Spirit, taking a fairly strong victory here. 16-9. Again, next map coming up shortly. That will be Inferno, chosen by Vitality. Vitality with a strong